So for this last example, we have an embroidered placemat that costs $2.95, an embroidered tablecloth that is similar to the placemat but 4 times as long and 4 times as wide. How much would you expect to pay for the tablecloth? So here is our placemat, and here is our tablecloth. So we're going to assume these are rectangular placemats and tablecloths. And if it's 4 times as long and as wide, that means that basically it doesn't matter if this is 2 to 8 or if it's 4 to 16. It doesn't matter what the numbers are there. What matters is that we know that this is a 1 to 4 ratio. Whatever those numbers are, they're going to reduce to 1 to 4. And so, what the interesting part of this problem is they want you to know that when you're talking about how much cost for a placemat, you're not talking about the length, you're talking about area. How much cloth is used would be a function of the area more than it is just the length or the width. And so, what we do know is that side squared compared to side squared equals area compared to area. And so we know that this would be 1 to 4 for the side-to-side ratio. Even though we don't literally know what those numbers are, we know that they would reduce in that ratio of 1 to 4. So that squared, the area ratio, would be 1 to 16. And that's what we care about when it comes to figuring the cost. We know that placemat costs $2.95, and this cost X dollars, we'll say. And so we've got our proportion would be 1 is to 16, as $2.95 would be to X. Then we can just cross multiply. So our 16 times $2.95 is going to come out to be $47.20. It comes out to 47.2, which would be $47.20 for the cost of the tablecloth. And then there was one more example down here. The enrollment at an elementary school is going to increase from 200 students to 395 students. A parent group is planning to increase the 100-foot playground by 200-foot playground area to a larger area that's 200 by 400. What would you tell the parents group when they ask your opinion about whether the new playground will be large enough? So we have 200 to 395 is the ratio of students. And so we're almost doubling. It's almost 200 to 400 for the ratio. So let's see if we're doubling the area. So 100 by 200. So that gives us 20,000 for that area. And then for the new playground, if it's 200 by 400, that area will be 80,000. So we're quadrupling the playground from 20,000 to 80,000, but we're only doubling the student population. So yes, plenty of room.